Today, I will be showing you 7 of my favorite roller coaster blueprints that I can find in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Let's get into it. Here we are with our first roller coaster. It's a medieval kind of western themed dive coaster. Anyways, here we are heading into the drop. Really cool fire and smoke effects. And now into the drop. Really nice ride so far. And now into this really banked turn into a vertical loop. Very nice. And now into the helix that goes around like this lake or fountain kind of thing, and then into the corners that switch back on each other, and into the brake run right here. Yep. Okay, so it's a pretty short ride but very detailed and pretty expensive. It's got its own little path going through it, so you can connect this up to your actual park, which I think would be really cool. And I mean, just standing here, it looks amazing. And yeah, whoa. Oh, okay. Anyways, fairly detailed, very cool looking. You can connect it up to your park fairly easy. A lot of detail. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to connect up to your own park. Very cool build. And anyways, here's the information popping up on screen. And now let's move on to the next one. Here we are with our next roller coaster, and it's an old school Eurofighter. Down the lift hill, beyond vertical drop, into a vertical loop, into this really overbanked turn, into this pop of airtime turning around, into a roll. It's not too rough. Into these corners, and now up into a helix, and then I guess a little pop of airtime into the brake run. So yeah, really fun roller coaster. It's not really detailed. It does have custom supports though, which is awesome to see in Theme Park Tycoon 2, especially when it's open for everybody to use. Pretty compact, so if you need to put this in like a small area and you're just looking for a ride to fill in an area, this would be perfect. And I'm sure this wouldn't be too hard to theme on your own. But again, really cool roller coaster. I probably will use this myself in an upcoming theme park that I might end up making. Anyways, here's the information popping up on screen. And we'll get into the third one. Here we are with our next roller coaster here. It's a single rail coaster themed to a tropical kind of mountainside, I guess. Anyways, let's get into the POV. Alright, now heading back down into some more boosters. Through the boosters and now up the mountain kind of hill thing. Into this turnaround. Really cool. It's this turn. And now we go upside down. Outer bank. Another turnaround. Really banked turnaround. And now into another roll. Let's see where we're headed next. Off-axis airtime hill. And then one final turnaround to lead us into the brake run. Alright, so I think that was actually a very, very, very good ride. Especially for how small of the area it had to fit in. Again, another really compact roller coaster that would be very good for cramming in small areas that you're still looking to make a roller coaster. Again, amazingly done. I really like the tropical theme. I like that it launches forward and then comes back and then launches forward again to get up its hill. Anyways, here's the information popping up on screen, and moving on. Before we actually continue, I would like to point out that none of these blueprints were made by me, and all respect should go to the actual creators, and these were all found on the Theme Park Tycoon 2 workshop website, linked down in the description. Alright, let's get back into it. Here we are with our next roller coaster, and it's a spinning coaster that goes around kind of a volcano area. Not 100% sure. Anyways, let's get into the POV. It's a castle area, my bad. Alright, here we go into the drop, and this is a spinning coaster. Here we go. Alright, nice first drop, and it's gonna outer bank. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this would make me dizzy, I'm not gonna lie. This would make me really dizzy in real life. Well, big drop into a loop. Another turn, snaps upright pretty quickly. Seems we're stopped here. I guess that's a brake run, kinda. Yep, mid-course brake run. Now into another turn. Swinging around into another upside down moment. This is just incredibly dizzying. This is just so packed together. This is honestly insane looking. Insane to look at, especially from here. Down the drop we go, or down another drop. Really big drop, airtime. Going back under the entire structure and into the brake run. The ride experience was long and it was really fun. Lots of inversions. there were a lot of moments where I just couldn't tell which way I was facing or what was happening. So really cool. I like the theming. It's like a massive castle that just goes around itself and it's kind of abandoned and stuff. Really cool. And you know what? This man is back. This guy has appeared yet again. But again, very, 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 very good ride. Love the theming. I love how tightly packed together it is. So yet another ride that will be able to fit in small spaces. You will have to make the queue line, which I'm sure won't be too hard. But anyways, here's the information popping up on screen. And alright, let's move on to the next one. Here we are with our next roller coaster, and already into the boosters. Here we go. Up into this Immelman kind of element. Really nice snap into some banking, and now into another turn. Into a massive airtime hill. Well, not really massive, but still, it's an airtime hill. Into some more snaps into this turnaround. And now here we go into a wave turn to yet another turn, and then some airtime as we finish out the ride. Alright, really cool ride. Not much theming, but it is pretty cool looking. Again, a pretty tightly packed together ride. I don't know what it is with me and tightly packed rides, but really cool. I really like the trains. I like the idea. I think it's called Pink Menace, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, another great ride here. I think the ride is probably the smoothest of the rides we have seen so far. Anyways, here's the information popping up on screen. And let's move on. Here we are with our next ride, and it is a wooden roller coaster. Anyways, let's get into the POV. Alright, here we go into the drop here. Alright, pretty nice. Really smooth into an airtime hill. Into this turnaround into a kind of snappy airtime hill that kind of like goes into a turn. Anyways, some more turns. Really snappy turns, really fast too. This is actually a really cool ride. Again, some more pops of airtime. Lots of airtime and lots of quick snaps and turns. And here we are now coming into the closing bits of this lap. Still some airtime. Still with some speed. I mean, pacing just stayed alive. Probably my new favorite. It wasn't the smoothest, but I mean, it's a wooden coaster. But again, probably my new favorite roller coaster. Let me know what you think. Really fast. Pacing was awesome. The ride just looks really cool. It's an out and back kind of layout. It goes out and back a lot. The snaps were good. Kind of felt like Mystic Timbers in a way. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, here's the information popping up for it on screen. And moving on. Here we are with our final ride of the video, and it is a single rail coaster called Test Flight, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's get into the POV. Alright, here we go into the pre-drop, I guess it's what it's called, I don't really know. Anyways, here we go into the actual drop. Really nice drop here, and what are these structures? I cannot quite tell what these structures are. Anyways, into this Immelman type element, into another turn, into a 0G stall, banking back upright, and now into some really cool snaps and turns, really smooth. Here's an airtime hill, into another turnaround, then some more airtime and twisty turns, I don't really know what to call them, into a barrel roll, into another airtime hill, into the brake run. So a really short ride, really fun, really smooth, definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. The color scheme looks nice. Don't really know what this theming is. I mean, I think it's supposed to be based off of airplanes, but I just don't know what these towers are. Still look pretty cool. Really fun ride. Information popping up on screen. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.